Hi, everybody. Welcome. Um, welcome to Dreams, Visions, and Appearances. This is Diana Boyles, oil painter, Kelly Healer, Kelly in California, staying safe. We're so happy. Yeah. And I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. And unfortunately, Allie will not be here tonight. She is not feeling well. So, Anya, I saw that you had emailed Allie a dream. If you would email it to me, my email is Terry holding your space at gmail.com. So I can put that in the thing if you need it. So welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. I gotta say, you guys, we were laughing so hard we almost didn't come on. My face is so pink. So oh my God.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, the pre-show and the after show is like always just hilarious. So, joyful journey. Hello, beautiful, beautiful Leah. Yeah, Allie's not feeling better, honey. She's kind of, and this is a late show. I mean, she's Pacific time, and Diana and I are. Well, you guys are both Pacific time, Kelly and Diane, and Diana's Eastern, and I'm Central. I'm in the middle. So. Anyway, Willow, I got your dream. Thank you. And your mom's dream. Fogo Pogo, good evening. How are you? Robin, I got your dream too. Hi, Annie Bear. How you doing? Yeah, so if you could say, Anya, I think you've got my email anyway. So yeah, Christina's in the chat. Whoop whoop. Oh, yay. And hi, Christine. What you doing? Brenda T. Good. Jenny's here. Good to see everybody. Anybody that has a dream or a vision or an appearance, that's what we're doing tonight. We're not doing really any other stuff, unless something funny happens and we have to.
Yeah. Kaboom.
And then it'll happen. Anywhere. It's so weird. YouTube is showing 2 of 3 channels streaming or due to stream. Interesting algorithm hiccup. Is it showing on my channel? Huh.
I'm on your channel.
You're on my channel?
In the chat.
Oh, good. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Good to know. And Callie, did you stream? Yeah, I see you up here.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, it's going to be an interesting year, everybody. So, yeah, I'm not even like I don't get too phased right now with stuff that's happening because I'm just like, yeah, it's going to be like that. Hello to my friends, family, and dreamers. Hey, Linda Kennedy, long time no see. I think you were in there this morning. Venus, good morning, lovely. Donna O'Brien, hello. Barbara. So, we were talking about some dreams backstage. Do you want to talk about yours, Kelly or Diana? Yeah.
Kelly, you go ahead and start. I want to link that one I was showing you to Amanda's. It's Amanda or Willow's, I mean.
To Willow's. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
I had a dream. I think it was on last Friday night. That my grandpa, and it would be my dad's dad, was here on Earth, still alive, but he's been passed away for 40 years, and he was really ill. He was getting ready to transition, and he was immobile. He was in bed, and I went to see him and spend some time with him, and I laid down next to him, and I was just trying to comfort him and just just talking with him. And anyway, I'm laying there, and I said, Grandpa, I said, Grandma's been gone for so long. I said, I can't, for the life of me, I said, I can't remember when she passed. And he said, oh, Kelly, she passed November 28th. And I said, oh, thank you for reminding me. And he said, oh, I miss her so much. Anyway, in the morning, I woke up, I Googled the cemetery she was at, and texted it to all of the dream team, her gravestone, and it literally said November 28th, I think 1981, on it. And it's like you can't. It's like I mean, yeah, he's crossed over, but it was almost like a time jump where he had been back here and he literally answered that question. So just the validation to all of you out there that have dreams about loved ones, and you are talking to them. Please know that you are talking to them. And then I emailed the dream team. I had a busy last couple nights. Not last night, but the night before, I had a dream. I was in Pakistan with my husband, and we were staying at a hotel, and it was like a work thing for my husband. He had his employees there, and all of a sudden we got notification from the hotel management that a war had begun, and that bombs were being launched from Kuwait towards Pakistan. And it kind of turned into mayhem. The hotel said that nothing was allowed in. There was no water, no food, and so whatever the hotel had on hand was going to have to be rationed. And then it really turned into mayhem. From that, I went to planes crashing, and one particular one crashed last night in my dream on the water. And I was on a boat with a bunch of people, and we decided to, we had the room to rescue people. And so we went out and we were rescuing, families, adults, children's, luggage, and putting it on and rescuing them. And from there, then I jump to, I'm back home, and I walk out my front door, and I look to the left, and I see my neighbor's house on fire. Her roof is on fire. And I immediately panic, and I look to my right, and to my right, I see a bunch of people with hoses, and they're hosing my house down. And they were complete strangers. They weren't neighbors. They were complete strangers. And I said, "Oh my gosh," I said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And they said, "Don't worry." It was almost like they were like, now my guys just told me they were angels. They said, "Don't worry, we have you. You're safe." And when we were backstage, I didn't have I hadn't silenced my phone yet. And I just got notification. We have a fire just a few miles up the road here in town. So it's been kind of a nerve-wracking sleep the last couple nights. But yeah, that's some of them I think maybe are probably premonitions. And I think some of it just has to do with the chaos going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm picking the premonitions. You know it on your own. You don't need me to tell you, but definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody just said that, Linda G said that she saw a dream going down, or a plane coming down. I think it had something to do with Pootie. I thought I starred that. I'm sorry. Who was it? It was one of our lovely people. Doggone. Oh, Leah. I knew it was somebody that we knew really well. Linda G saw a plane make.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I saw them going, there was several going down, but the one that I was able to help was on water. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought water with me.
Oops, I'm worried. Sorry, guys. Everything's jumping now. Yeah. Surrounding you in love and light and prayers. Chills. Yeah. Annie. Thank you. What? Oh my God, Denise. I gotcha. Okay. So a terrorist attack, that could be. It could be, but where would it be? Right? Because your husband was you were both in India this year. Mm-hmm. And was that the group? That was the group there, right?
I didn't recognize any of his workers that were in India that we spent time with this summer, I didn't recognize any of them. So it was almost like it was a whole different group of people.
Yeah. Could be a different area.
Yeah.
Um,
But I do
Yeah.
see terrorist attacks here in the US.
yeah. Yeah. It's going to be one of those years, I think, that we thought with the pandemic, we thought, oh gosh, anything else would be easy, right? But it is a lot
Right?
easier because the energy, we look at it and we think, well, I've been through that before. I know not to get that worried about stuff because
Yeah.
we're going to be okay. But yeah, I do feel like your grandparents are all around you, and they were just like wanting you to recognize that and sending you a sign.
Oh,
Mhm.
thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think you're absolutely right. With my dad's ashes now, I think that they've just been wanting to make sure I'm okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah.
Of
I
course.
love that your dad said they were your angels. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mary Starshine said that she read on CSNBC's site that tech companies will be expanding their businesses to Phoenix, Arizona. I heard that too. And actually, Linda G said that. One of the main things to be produced are drones. Yeah.
Mhm.
Phoenix and Austin, I think, are going to take in a lot of people from California, is what she thought she saw. Okay. And Diana, do you want to talk about your dream, honey?
The one where I was in my uncle's tavern back in the days of Prohibition,
Yeah.
or the one that links to Willow's dream.
Oh, you want to do Willow's first, and then
because the
we'll
other
do
one
yours.
is kind of like I can't talk about it all.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let me find Willow's dream. And Anya, I do have yours now, and I'm so sorry anybody that's coming in and sees that Allie's not on the screen with us. She's probably watching, maybe not. Maybe she's asleep.
Or
I hope she's
sleeping.
asleep. Yeah, but I just want everybody to know that she's not feeling well, and she will be back next week, and we really miss her. So, okay, here we go.
Send her extra love and light if you can.
Yeah. Here we go. Willow's dream. I was at a house with a girl who had a pet bear. No threat. I was coloring in a coloring book when she had to go to the store. I asked if it was safe and she said yes, but I should sit on the couch versus the table. So I did. The bear came close, and out of fear, I ran to the bedroom. Oh, she had a pet bear. Okay. The bear came close, and I ran to the bedroom and grabbed what I assumed was my kid, shut the door, went into the bathroom, and turned on the shower. Same dream. I entered the apartment, and it wasn't a bear, but a lion this time. I ran into a closet that ended up being a walk-in closet. The lion was getting through, and I pulled all the clothes down. Okay, so I could hide amongst them. The lion was getting close when the owner came in and asked how everything was. The lion withdrew, and I awoke. Mom's dream. Okay, and then we'll do Mom's another time. We might even save Mom's, honey. Okay, so let's get to yours because that's a big one.
Yeah, because and do we know when you had that dream, or do you have an idea?
It was about 2 weeks ago because she was going to do it last week, and I think we didn't have time or something happened.
Okay, so I had this dream on December 18th, 19th.
Yeah.
And okay, here's the bedroom. And something, here we go with which side of this page, right? Something kept scratching at the screen window and trying to lift the screen up from outside. and I just saw a bunch of hair. Now, I feel that that's, for me, the lion was on the other side of this window because I have bear energy. Bear is one of my totems. And on the next page, here I am with my pet bear.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now, let me read you what I wrote because this has been a couple weeks. Okay. Something kept trying to get in by lifting the screen from the outside. So me and the bear, we headed out to meet quite a group of people outdoors. It was summer. There was water. It was in fact, the water was prominent and babies were swimming in it. So I have all these little tiny babies that were just like, they were really swimming. They were, they weren't drowning and they had nobody with them. They were just having a good time. But on the next page, there was a log cabin. And this is the eat on the sofa, not the table, but she spread a blanket out and ate with the bear on the ground. There was a traditional split rail fence. Like if you're in the country in Virginia or any place that there's ranches, you see those cross split rails. So that was traditional. And people were with their bears everywhere. There's me with mine, but then bears were just, I'm sorry. For me, this is all backwards, so it makes it hard for me to show you these.
Sure.
But there were bears walking all over the place. Now, a lion never showed up, and I never tried to run away from it. But elements of your dream are in my dream. So this is enough of a crossover with kind of the same time frame that I think we were in each other's dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty close. Yeah. And interesting about the bear. Amanda's saying, just don't get no better than a bear. Lyle love it. I love Lyle.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Love Lyle, love it.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, Kelly, what do you have to say?
I took down some notes for you, Willow. And first of all, the shower for me, the water tells me that there might be something emotionally that you're going through right now. And I was kind of picking up that it could be like a friend, maybe you're not getting enough support that you're needing. And I do get that it might be a good idea to put up better emotional boundaries with the people around you. And the lion aspect of the dream, I really believe is a sense of strength and power. And it's a reminder for you to stand in your strength and own your power, that you're way stronger than what sometimes we believe we actually are. And so with that, I mean, the takeaway is I would do better boundaries and really take care of your emotional health. I pulled a card and I got it says deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing, something that you're going through right now. And then I got activated earth, and it says power places, ley lines, and to remember to trust where you're led.
Wow. What about you, Diana?
Well, yep. So the first card I got was defend. What is yours? What has meaning for you? What is dear to you? You grabbed the child and you went, the little girl, and you ran into the closet, right? But she has got her bow and arrow. So where there was fear, you were trying to do something about it, right? And then the next card I got was accept the opportunity that is being offered. So someone is there's something going to come your way where you're going to have to take control. Be prepared for that. I think that this dream was showing you that there are alternatives. And running I'm not saying that running away and hiding was the wrong thing to do. It wasn't. It was waiting for the best opportunity, and that opportunity has yet to present itself. So when it does, pay attention and look for something like a person that kind of fits the bill, like Terry with her Leo hair, the lion, or me with my bear hair, shaggy and messy all the time. Like I need to roll in the honey. So I think that there is going to be an opportunity presented to you. The timing will be better than it was at the moment.
Yeah, I love that.
Me too.
Hey, Garnet, you're up late in England,
Yeah.
in London.
Good one, Care Bear. Care Bear says bears and lions both have dens, caves also. Yes.
And packs, right? Yeah. I love that, Care Bear. I was going to say hi to you too. Hi. So, Willow, so what I'm kind of getting is these bears, mama bear, right? And protection. And having that as a pet. And as a mama bear and having that little girl, let's look if maybe that little girl is an aspect of you. Because I like both pieces of what both you guys said. I'm kind of working off of both of them now. And like maybe that's your inner child. And maybe there's some stuff there that you're curing, some shadow work that you're doing is kind of what it feels like. Even if you don't know it, like, are you guys getting like lots of little things that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago?
Yep.
That pop up? And
All
then
those
you're
little
like,
babies, these are new opportunities. I mean, I only drew 3, but there were a lot of them in the water.
yeah. And a lot of them in the water, right? All those babies. Yeah. And they were being cleansed in the water. And that Willow went into the bathroom. Bathrooms are like a really cleansing place. They're also a place of, like, I've got a portal in my bathroom. I mean, we talk about that all the time, you guys. We release in the bathroom, we cleanse in the bathroom. It's a sacred space. So that going on. The lion energy, or no, was it a lion or a wolf?
Lion and bear.
You were saying lion, and I was seeing a wolf. I got to say, the Lyrans are coming in. We just had the big wolf moon, but I'm really getting that lion is the new you. That you have grown up from that bear, and now you're the lion. And that you went in to hide from that new you, perhaps, when you went into the closet and when you were tearing down all those clothes, that could well be getting rid of like the way that you've been presenting yourself. Oh, could have been a wolf that was crouching. Yeah, because like we present ourselves as a mom, as a business person, as this, as that, right? But really what we are is light, right? Oh, and Willow is a Leo, Mary says.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get, this is your awakening right now. And look at the water. And you're coming out over the water. And you're remembering who you are. You're getting rid of all the old constructs of I'm here, I'm that, I'm whatever. So yeah.
I love
really
that.
Nice. That's a beautiful dream. I love that. So we're going to go back to your mom's later, because we got a lot of dreams to do today. You agree that you're dealing with childhood trauma and taking care of your mom. Oh, the mama bear.
There you go.
Yeah, honey. Right. And wolf and lion, all that energy is so protective.
Yes.
Like it's so nurturing and protective.
Loyalty.
Yeah. Really. And also hibernation, right? Well, maybe not the wolf.
No, well,
Mhm.
there is a limited hibernation even on a bear. It's a canine.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
sleep all winter. He gets hungry, he wakes up.
Yeah.
I actually had one, spent a couple of years, but at my neighbor's fence, dumped over the trash can, had himself a feast. It was right around the holidays, and then laid there for most of the afternoon sleeping, and got up and rambled away to wherever he was. Now, we don't normally have bears around here, but he had been seen in the park where I walk all the time during September. And it's like, I didn't want to see him and meet up with him, but it's a black bear. So, there's a window of opportunity. And so he said, okay, I'll come and visit you. I'm watching him through a picket fence, half an acre away.
Oh, wow. You've got so much wilderness around you.
Yes.
I do.
Okay, Robin's got a dream, and welcome, Robin. I don't know if you've been here before or not, or if you just changed your name, but I love your picture. All right, so I was sleeping and something jolted me awake. I was sleeping and I know that I was in the REM state, I think is what she's saying. And I was jolted awake. I was shown a man of gray matter peeking in my window. Behind him was a shiny white wolf. Another wolf. The curtains were drawn though, and somebody looking in again. Wow. Okay. Very similar. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to go first?
And the white wolf. So that's the north, which is your higher mind, the spirit dwelling, the place of gratitude, the final place of manifestation. This is they just keep coming in. This is the things within you that we all have this habit of neglecting, and knowing that we have this inner strength, that we are capable, that we can do this. The gray matter peeking. This is that gray matter. What is the gray matter? Is that the mind, the higher mind? I'm still trying to decipher all of this because we've got so much of this going on. Like even in the Akashic show that I was on earlier, the theme was the healers were coming in there, from past lives. So when you're in that REM state and you get awake like that and you know what you were watching, a man of gray matter.
It could have been a gray.
It could have been a gray, but I keep feeling that
Palladian.
it was Ascended Master.
Yeah.
Like Amat Kumar. Is that
Yeah. DK.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him on a personal level, but I mean, I certainly know who he was. So something like that.
That really feels good. Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Care Bear says, feels like being in the void state, the gray matter man.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. Leah says stand off. Yeah. Gotcha, Sonia. Oh, she's saying hello, I know. I love that. Okay. So if you,
I kind of feel like it could be her star family.
Yeah, she just said spirit watcher and guide. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like it was your star family, and I pulled a card and I got that they were observing you, and again I got the boundary card, that maybe there's some place in your life that's maybe just needs a little more fine tuning as far as boundaries go. but yeah, I got that it was your star family, and that you're adjusting to this earth. That I pulled Earth School, that they said life lessons, soul growth, and higher learning, and so what that tells me is that you're probably going through an ascension right now, and that that we are, for all of us, we really, this is Earth School. I mean, we're constantly learning, but that's what I get. I get that it was your star family observing and just kind of checking in with you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this is, I got the feline energy as far as that star family business goes, right? I got fierce compassion, but it's the lion.
Wow.
I love that card.
And then the next one that came on was our darling little raccoon.
No.
And the raccoon's message, oops, come on, where did I drop it? No, don't do that. There it is, sorry.
It's okay.
It's crossroads. So, raccoon is very, very intelligent. And I'm not saying that the mother lion isn't, but raccoons are, they categorize everything. They wash their hands before they eat. They wash their hands after they eat. They try to find water to wash their hands after they go to the bathroom. They have an area that they use as a latrine, and they don't go anywhere else. So it's like you're reorganizing, and this watcher and spirit guide is your new guide. That's the gray matter. I don't see it as ascended masters are probably ETs of sorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
She says she visioned the white wolf as her older sister who had passed on the year prior.
Okay.
Oh, Robin. Yeah, that feels like something.
Yeah.
Somebody else said something I loved. Christine says, spirit guide teaches the value of walking one's path with truth and understanding. I love that.
Me too.
Yeah. So I'm getting that this new spirit that came in with the gray matter. With that, I get a really big forehead. And I do think he is an ascended master, this new guide that's coming in. And spirit watchers can sometimes also be what is it that I wanted to say? They can be shapeshifters.
You just took the words out of my mouth, because that is one of the things that the wolf represents, especially
Yes.
the white wolf, right? This is
Yep.
a shapeshifter.
Yeah. Yeah. So it could be that this is a shape that your sister takes on when she comes to this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Robin. I got you're living in harmony right now. So inspiring. And this could be them inspiring you. And this is definitely the stars inspiring you, right? And then nourish. So make sure. Interesting. I'm kind of feeling like it's time for you to kind of decide what you want this time.
Right? And let's say that white wolf does represent her sister's entity right now.
Yeah.
She was showing you whose school she's studying in, whose school she's training in for her next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
Sally.
Yeah.
Like in preparation almost.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right? That training period. And she's only been gone from here for a year. So that would make sense.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Robin. That's a beautiful dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just lovely. Okay. Anya, I'm going to get to you next because you sent that in. Anya's dream. Okay. I was walking down a country lane, open fields, trees in the distance. On the left side of the road, on the land, was an unusually long clawfoot tub, maybe 8 feet long. In it were two young children, more water and children, Um, one no more than a year old, and the other at least 3 years old in the water, taking a bath. Next to them was a very tall man, fair hair, wearing a dark tan suit, white shirt. Oh, I'm loving this already.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, and a tie. I was alarmed because he was just standing there, not helping or supervising the children. I jumped in quickly, washed both, then got the baby and the other child out of the water. The man just stood there, not reacting. The next scene was in some kind of old, decrepit building, almost cave-like, very dark, filled with all kinds of disheveled, very creepy people lurking around. I still had the children, not knowing where to look for the parents, knowing I certainly couldn't leave them there. I just knew I had to get us out of there. Then I woke up. Thanks for any insights. Yeesh.
Bathtub gin at my uncle's tavern during the Prohibition. What she is, this is basically what I had in my dream last night. One of the odd things that had happened was in where this tub was, there was also a toilet. And I wasn't using the toilet, but I was sitting on the toilet backwards, like, right, like a horse. And there's a kid running behind me, and I don't want people behind me, these strange people, to see me or recognize me. And I reached my hand out backwards trying to grab one of these kids.
Wow. Yeah, Lee's on a mission to save the babies. Kelly, you have anything, or do you want?
Well, I just pulled a couple cards, and the first one I got, it says the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocent, rare gifts. And so I kind of wonder if it doesn't possibly link to maybe some childhood healing, but also your gifts in healing. Because I pulled from the Dreamer's deck compassion, that you are so compassionate, and that and awaken. And so I really think that you are on an awakening journey. And then I got regret. And so you grabbed those children, to save them, because you literally didn't want any regrets, because of the man. And I'm kind of caught on the man. I kind of see him as being maybe innocent, and almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like a spiritual entity that wasn't even sure if he was earthbound or spirit bound. But I'm just I don't know. I can't quite tell if he was legit, or if he was maybe just observing from across the veil and making sure that you were taking care of the kids. But that's just pulling those couple cards. That's what I got. You got regret too.
That was the first card that came up. Then came the reframe. And I think that, can we reframe this and look at it as both of us having a connection in that dream, and you were the one remembering, and perhaps the man in the suit is either through your eyes remembering a time when he had lived through such an event as bathtub gin, right? Because that's exactly where they made it, was in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And or he's the bringer of your memory from having lived through that kind of a life.
Yeah. Wow.
And he certainly was making me remember, because I know all the stories, though I wasn't alive during those times, because my Uncle Zip's Tavern really existed. They had a beer garden, and down in the coal chute, where the coal was stored, during the summer, you don't need any coal. And they would be down there hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. Which
Anya's
is the dark
asking,
room.
yeah, do you think he's a guide, that tall guy?
Yes, I think he's a guide. I don't think he
Mhm.
was sinister. I think he was, like Men in Black. Like
Yeah.
you have to watch
Yeah.
and observe and make sure that no harm comes, and
Yeah.
that everything turns
That he
out
was looking
for the-
out. Mhm.
right for the higher benefit.
I think so too. And sometimes I see them around and they're just kind of watching. And they're usually extremely tall. And this one feels like he was really thin. I'm not sure if he was or not, but
I
that's
got
what
that
they're kinda
same
showing.
feeling.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
too.
And they just
And-
watch.
The fedora and a hand in pocket and a watch on a fob. I saw that whole
A pocket watch. Yeah.
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 With he's wearing a vest and it's got a fob to the fob pocket, to the watch pocket.
Yeah. They're asking Anya is a protector. Yeah. And let's go into this a little bit, Anya. I love being last. Sorry, you guys. But
Yeah, go.
because I get to work off all your stuff. But I think Anya just had a loss in her family too recently.
Yes.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. And so those two kids in the bathtub, what do you think of that? Does that feel like it was you and your brother, dear? So and or it could be you and two aspects of you. Yeah, nothing sinister at all. Very neutral. Yes, tall and thin. Yeah, nothing sinister at all. Like an observer, and kind of like he runs the United Nations, right?
Right.
Everything's everything's
In
cool.
charge.
Yeah. And perhaps that could have been something to do with your relationship together with your brother. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. And it feels like the water is just a big release and very healing for you. So coming into that. And so this is a big release that's coming in. And perhaps that there was a barrier there, but like everybody's taking care of it now.
Mm-hmm.
He is completely fine, your brother. And you're in charge of that situation now. Like you're the one that's running that situation and looking at it and taking care of it. And that you're accepting it and you're accepting the love and you're giving the love. So it's like you move up a huge step with that. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, how I said
That's
that.
beautiful.
Okay. Thank you. Anyway, this dream was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you and the bro. Yeah, I think so, Anya. I think it ties in. I mean, wherever you think that it ties in, you're the one that had the dream. So,
Yeah.
really beautiful.
And just because I had it last night, were you already thinking about it yesterday? I'm sneaking into your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just getting a download for what's going to be presented on the show. Like when I prepare, I get things, especially preparing in advance for the Akashic show. Who's going to give me visions, and is there going to be somebody that fits into this thing?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Anya. That was beautiful. Okay, Diane G is here. Diane, are you still here? Or did you go make avocado toast? Somebody's
Ooh, I love avocado toast.
I do too. It's my favorite. Besides, I kind of like a salmon toast, like a couple times a year. Yeah, smoked salmon, but if it's with avocado, yeah, bro's better now than any time in his adult human life, right? And you're able to help him. Yeah, and healing the inner child, Sonia. I love that. There she is. Diane G's still here.
Yeah.
Just an update on my dream last week about the place with orange skies. It turned out to be in the LA area, as Kelly suggested. Our team was doing transmutation work on the land to help plants grow. Last night, our transmutation and grid work team was assigned to Europe, Ukraine, Russia, parts of the UK. Please continue to send white light to areas that are in conflict. Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Love
That's so
love it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Yeah. And you know, usually when we're sending light around the planet, we always go to Ukraine
Yeah.
and Russia together, and also the Middle East, of course.
Yep.
So,
Right. Because the people are not the leaders.
yeah,
Mhm.
they're beautiful people in Russia, everywhere. Yeah, all around the world. Oh, wow.
Thank you for doing that, Diane. That's
Yeah,
a beautiful thing you're doing.
yeah, just amazing. And to help plants grow, I love that.
You're welcome, Amanda.
Yeah, so beautiful, honey. Okay. Yeah, you deserve a huge raise. That's right.
Yes.
We're going to throw
Yes.
some extra light on you, girl.
Mhm.
Some extra fairy dust and stardust.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh God, I just love that, Diane G. Thank you. Okay. Leah, can't remember dreams, but my shoulder blades are killing me. Am I using my wings at sleep?
They're strengthening. There's a strengthening going on. Yo, White Dragon, what kind of armor is she getting?
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, I'm seeing a heavy suit of armor.
I got a card, Leah, and it says light emergence, full system upgrade, and power recall. So definitely you're doing work in your sleep, and that would explain. But and I'm doing this tonight too, and maybe you want to do it too. I'm going to call on all my angels and my guides and helpers to give me the night off, because it can get to be too much, and I'm raising my hand tonight and surrendering and going, you know what, I need a break. And so if your shoulders are really bothering you and you have a lot coming at you, do the same if you're called to it. But if you're like, you know what, I got this, by all means, have at it. But be sure to remember to ask for a break when you need it, because this girl's asking for one tonight.
You deserve one, honey.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What about you, Diana?
Well, I got sky dancers. So there's your
Oh,
wings.
yes, please.
Right?
Love that.
And a tidy house, clarity and organization. So do some deep diving. Leah, you don't know how talented you
Oh
are.
my God, right?
You don't recognize how much you have within you, how inspirational you are to other people, my dear.
Mhm.
You really, really are. And so give yourself a break and look at yourself and embrace it. You're beautiful. So I have to show you this card because it says the lost compass. I'm not worried about that word integrity. It's getting back to the fact that you have this strength and you need to believe in yourself. And what is hurting is, you're not stretching it. You're not exercising it.
Yeah. White Dragon says that it would depend on her accomplishments, upgrades after completion, but she is one of the new special training, and so are you, Diana.
Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing. I love that, Paul. Yeah. So I'm getting Leah. She says, Captain, we're ready for a full upgrade. I say, Uncle
Yes.
Sue.
I love it.
I'm your captain.
Right.
I'm your captain.
So I get that you're doing that healing right now. So I don't know if I don't know if she's working with Medical Mike, Paul, White Dragon, but there's a healing going on. That could also be an upgrade going on. The way that she's touching that woman on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Is it feels like that angel could be coming in, working with you in your sleep, and going. Harmony's coming in again, so you're fine tuning everything all your energies, it feels like. But just amazing energy, Leah. I love that. Yeah, special training does sound like fun, doesn't it, Diane G? Hi, Ann. Gotcha. You guys, we probably won't get to everybody tonight because last time we stayed for 2 hours and that was too much. We decided. So everybody needs a break this week. We're just all of us, like all of you, everybody. Amanda, by the way, I think I remember pointing to a pond and stating, the turquoise is there, the gold covered piece is there, and the quartz is there. Then I was floating on the pond with a stick on my stomach. Lady of the Lake?
Lady of the Lake
Interesting.
and her pet otter. He's
Wow.
bringing her all these things, right? But
Yeah.
instead of him laying on his back with a stone on his belly, cracking clamshells open, he's bringing her the gifts. That's amazing.
Wow. Amanda, I love that. Yeah. Always more dreams to come, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, it does feel very Lady of the Lake. And that you're recognizing what's where and you're telling everybody
Yeah.
where it's at. You're like, okay, that's where I have this, that's where I have that. And that stick feels like it's the sword of Merlin, perhaps, or King Arthur's sword.
With the
Excalibur?
wand.
Or the wand. Oh, could be the
Magic
wand.
wand.
Yeah, and that could be a healing wand too, honey.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
I-
I mean, this is you're hitting it all. I'm not going to even speak.
oh, okay. Sorry.
Because you got this. Everything that I'm thinking, you got it. Yeah.
I got the stick was her sword of light.
Yeah, I think,
Well,
yeah. When you said that, the wand and then the sword of light, it's like ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I pulled the create card, Amanda, and that I got that you're creating and you're creating a new inner earth and that there's new beginnings coming. New solutions and new beginnings.
Knowing what treasures lie beneath the water.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Well-
And the water is a healing space, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and here we have the well at Glastonbury, where
Oh.
the sword and the grail are.
Look at that.
And that's
Look
the
at that.
heart chakra of the planet right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I was getting a lot of, Amanda, I was getting a lot of high heart chakra with that too. So, that space of
Mhm.
where your divinity is. So a little higher than your heart chakra, everybody. In between your heart chakra and your throat chakra is your high heart. And that the colors change all the time. And that's where we kind of program the soul and attach to the divinity of our angels.
Mm,
So yeah, where we are creators there.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Leah says the gems are hidden but awaiting retrieval.
Yes.
Yeah, both realms.
The bottom
Love
card
that.
was become your own sovereign, but look at all that, right?
Yeah.
You know where your jewels are.
Yeah. And that's it, you guys. That's what it's all about, right? And put this stuff where it works for you because, there are no gurus in this lifetime because, you are you. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
you guys are remembering all this right now. We're all remembering it right now. It's beautiful. Let's see. Jenny. Dream. Attending a party, waiting for a friend, she arrived with her husband. He looked angry. I realized my friend was 7 feet tall, did not recognize her. She went to the bathroom with the husband, saw them fight through the wall. He started to hit her. I asked people to intervene. No one helped, just stood outside the door. Finally, she came out and acted like all was well. Oh, that kind of hurts my heart, honey.
Yeah.
Hidden.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well,
And 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
so I can see this as her rising above everything, Ginny's friend,
Yeah.
holding this as a secret, acting like nothing is wrong. She's stately. She's, you know, that's not the best word to use. Like, I'm groping for the word right now, but she always gives this appearance of being in control of the situation, and that nothing is wrong. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life I have with this man. But behind closed doors, nobody knows what goes on. And
Mhm.
behind those closed doors. So in reality, do you have a friend who could fit that bill? Just to be someone who's taller than your average person. She doesn't have to be 7 feet tall, or that 7 feet tall can represent the way you think of her, how you feel, what you feel about her talents and her persona. And so, does this correlate to someone that you really know that is in your life?
Yeah. Jenny, are you still here, honey? I should have asked before we started.
I
Want to make sure.
feel like it is. I mean, I feel like this is a premonitory dream about someone she knows. That this is
Oh,
what's really going on.
yeah. She says, I'm 5'2". LOL, everyone is taller than me. That's interesting. I don't
Well,
know anyone that looks like her.
but let's say not physically look like her, but emotionally look like her. That stateliness, that I
Oh,
got this, everything's fine, I'm
yeah.
not worried about a thing. Is there someone in your life that fits that kind of?
Yeah. I like what Leah said. She said he may have hit her. Where I lost it. Okay. He may have hit her, but she was way above him, so he can no longer reach her. Her love is gone.
Love that.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah.
Walking
Like
away.
royal hidden secrets. Ooh, I like that too. She says, come to think of it, yes. What about you, Callie?
I got big picture thinking, and it says Pleiades energy, and so I wonder if there is some galactic energy there. However, I pulled another card and I got the weight of the world, and it says boundaries, letting go, it's not yours to carry. And so I think it could be one of two things. I think it could be the the fighting and the chaos that's going on in the world right now, and your angels and your guides and your helpers are saying, you know what, it's not yours to carry, let it go, put up
Oh,
boundaries.
that.
But it also could be too that there could be like that mirror situation that maybe presents itself in your real life, that you know all of a sudden you have that going on. But remember, it's not yours to carry. I mean, not all battles are yours to fight. And so put up those boundaries. And yeah, and the 7 feet tall, I get that there's galactic energy that's coming in from all of this, and
Another
that
tall
too.
person.
Yeah, and that could be the weight of the world right now, that we do have galactics coming in to try to help soothe us and get us through, because it's a lot on all of us right now.
Yeah. Palladians are emotional healers and 8 to 9 feet tall. So Diane G and White Dragon are coming in with that. She has chills. Thank you.
Oh.
So I'm going to throw another thing at you on top, because I love everything that you guys have said. It's all perfect. I feel like sometimes when we're working with we have our parents in this lifetime, right? Our mom and our dad, and they protect us. And then we have our divine parents. And then we have our high self aspects of the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So sometimes when we're growing up, for one reason or another, one aspect is taller or more than the other. It's not always in balance because maybe you didn't have a man in your life, or like your father, or a partner that was protective, that was that divine feminine masculine, or the divine masculine, that they could help you with things, right? That holds space for you. And so maybe your energy had to be bigger. And I'm talking about me here. I mean, I so did that in all my relationships. I took care of everything and everyone. And a lot of empaths do that, female or male, right? We take care of everybody. So you've been feeling a little bit of anxiety. Oh yeah, we joined the planet. So so it's kind of like sometimes we see that, and all of a sudden we're like, wow, I want somebody that can take care of me, and I don't have to take care of everything around them. And I want that person to be me, right? So I want to balance that for me.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to cry on that one. Okay, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that, Jenny.
Thank you.
That's amazing work that you're doing, and I feel like this is where we're all coming to right now. Suzanne found aquamarine crystal. I'm so glad, honey. Let's see, Venus. Hello, Venus. Strange message in my dream. As I was going to sleep, I asked my guides for any messages. Had a vivid dream of me and my car. My car was having mechanical and electrical issues. That was the real message from guide. Oh.
There's a coding going on in there because of the electrical issues, whether it's breaking down. They were trying to tell you something. Now this, I feel, was galactic inspired.
Yeah.
They were trying to send you a message. So it's kind of like Morse code, the blinking, the stopping, the issues, the choking of the engine, or whatever it was that was going on would work, and then it wouldn't work. So it's like a Morse code. I can't call it that because that wouldn't be right, but it is a code of sorts that need to be deciphered. I'd watch for the dream to happen again, in a different perspective, something taken to the next step to make sure you get the message so that you can see the coding.
Yeah. Wow, I love that. I feel that coding and the mechanical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Venus, I pulled a card and I got heal and manifest. And so I think be sure not to focus so much on your car breaking down that you manifest it. Because sometimes we can get caught up in that, and then all of a sudden it happens. But I think the heal card is to kind of counteract it, that you already know that, and so you're not going to allow that to happen. So I would just manifest that your car is running perfectly and running smoothly, and that there's not going to be any issues.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I like what Leah said. Check engine light for your body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Robin says, I call it restoration software. That's so cute. Yeah. Don't go changing and try to please me. You never have to work so hard. I love you just the way you are, Terry. Oh, Mary, you're so beautiful. I kind of feel like, Venus, that Yeah. So your vehicle can be, because people have been talking about, it can be your body, it can be your car, it can also be your soul,
Mhm.
your spirit. Uh, and so there's so many different ways that you can apply that you can upgrade
Yeah.
and tinker. And a lot of us are, and that's a lot what that high heart energy does is we go in there and make some changes. And like a lot of people are getting light language, and a lot of people here are also getting sign language and light language.
Mhm.
And then a lot of people like Diana are already coding the soul. So
Well, and I got cards that go along with just what you said also. It is the synchronicity, and it's all lit up. Okay, we're in a bandstand, there's reflection in the water, the lights. What would the water and electricity do with those lights, right? Bouncing all over serendipitously, we could say. But the other card that I got was deep quiet and meditation. So if you're trying to figure out what a code is, what are you doing? The first thing you do is, okay, where's the failure? It's like trying to put the Christmas tree lights together with that one tiny little wire.
yeah, I love that. Those are amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
and this is the number 11 card besides.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's special.
Yeah.
I love that, Venus. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
there's no numeric. Oh, it's a 6 on the other card. The 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I do feel like it's really interesting, Venus, that that's happening right now because we're all tinkering right now, aren't we?
Mhm.
Trying to figure out where we belong, where we're going. I mean, this is a tinkering time, I'd say.
Right. I find the fact-
Right?
Who's going to make some oracle decks on tinkering?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's cracking me up. Okay, then do you guys have time to do one more?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
do
not
one
going
more.
anywhere. I'd have to open the garage door. We're not going there tonight.
No.
I just got it shut.
Okay, let's see. Suzanne had a dream about I was at grandma's and was replanting my plant, but she was claiming it. I tore the plant about and shared it with her, and she died in 1982. The plant died a couple of weeks later. Whoa, girl.
Wow.
Oh.
I was at grandma's and replanting my plant, but she was clean.
Yeah.
Well, ever present. I had a similar thing happen to me in reality. My grandmother passed away, and I kept her African violets. A year to the anniversary of her death, the 3 that I had died. And I look at it as she was letting me know that she's happy where she is. She can grow all the violets she wants. If I want my own, I can get my own. Well, I have to be honest. It's been a long time since I've had violets grow since then. Every time I try, I fail miserably. And I was good at growing violets. So.
You're good at growing everything.
Yes.
But African violets are as resilient as they still are finicky. And the water that's here, I have to give them bottled water because I have, a softening tank. Well, that's got too much salt in it, too much chemical in it to make them happy. But the environment in this house, it's like, why aren't you guys growing here? But I'm growing orchids instead, so.
Wow. Kelly?
Suzanne, I really kind of wonder, I really feel like it's a message from your grandma, that she's around you and she wants you to remember. She wants you to remember the times that you had together. and that in almost like there was a soul contract between you guys, and that she the 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 plants and the growth are kind of an aspect of life, living and dying, and that the plant died, but she's not gone. She's not gone. I get that she's still with you, and she's really, really around you, and she wants you to trust and know that her presence is still remains, and that to keep planting, keep digging, but also I pulled one card and I got balance. And so, however that may pertain to you in your life, but to remember the balance of life and death, and to make sure that you're taking care of yourself too.
And I agree with that. I think that was in all of that. That's the message that I got from Nana. And now when she wants to talk to me, she sends me the fragrance of lilies of the valley, which really was her favorite flower.
Aww.
Martha. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It does feel like grandma's bringing you some messages, girl.
Yeah.
Suzanne. So it feels like she's coming in with something really particular about that too. And it's all about growth, isn't it? The plant.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at it that way, and maybe she doesn't like, for instance, with you, Diana, maybe that's why you can't grow violets anymore, because you're on to new growth, and she doesn't want you to stay with the old growth.
Agreed. She lived to be 102 and almost made it in 3 centuries. She died in 1999. She was born in 1896.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, impressive. Yeah. Maureen loves Lily of the Valleys. That's your birth flower. Oh, that's beautiful, Maureen. I love that, honey. Well, I hope we got to everybody that we could, you guys. We had a lot of people come in, but lots of love to everybody. Suzanne, I did not see the other Suzanne, the Suzanne, anything other than you were coming in to tell me, and I love this. You found a raw aquamarine crystal for your high heart chakra.
That's beautiful.
I don't know where you found that, but that's just, that makes my heart go.
I know. It's a beautiful stone. Good for you.
Yeah.
Suzanne, what a beautiful gift.
So perfect. Yeah. With your picture and everything. God, that's just, that gives me tingles.
Yeah.
I love that. Love, love, love that.
Big blessings.
Yeah. Oh, Leah says it was permission slip to let it go for Suzanne.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to really say that. Thank you.
Excellent way to look at it. You found it in raw form.
Twice today that a message that was given to someone in the chat also applied to me. Because this one was my grandmother, but on the Akashic show, I was reading for someone whose husband had crossed over, whose name was Matt. And it was so tender that it made me think of my husband, Matt, who I too had divorced, but he too had crossed over. And so, thank you. Well, plus there were 2 kind of crossover dreams here with right at the beginning of the show. So
a lot of them.
A lot of synchronicity going on.
Yeah, as usual. This group is like, you guys, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot go to sleep for like an hour or 2 after this.
It takes a while.
It takes a while.
It's like, I don't want to stop. Come on, tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah.
The vibration is just,
it is. Everybody that comes on here, you guys, it's like,
it's so beautiful.
It's a buzzing. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys.
Well, everybody have a delightful week. And Care Bear, oh, it's so good to see you, honey. Yeah, big energies this week. Really, really, really big.
A really big show.
Really
Really
good.
big show.
Well, all right. So everybody have a great night. Allie, if you happen to look at this later, go to bed.
We
And
love
right.
you.
yeah,
Yes, Maureen, that was a good reading for you today too. Yeah, I get it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love you guys. I love
Oh.
everybody here in the chat, and I especially love the gals that I sit with on these panels. So thank you, thank you,
Oh.
thank you.
Me too.
Yeah, we love you too. All right, Mary Starshine, we're all going to the Golden Temple in the sky. I love it.
Yeah.
All right,
Beautiful.
everybody. Have a great one. Lots of love. Good
Good
night.
night.
Peace.